let's start with Liverpool. Start with your former club, and let's get into Mo Salah. Obviously, stays, doesn't go over to Saudi Arabia, stays with that team. They're one of four teams right now, 2 points behind City. I have Wolves on the road coming up here this weekend. When you look at what Liverpool has done and where they're at right now, kind of what do you feel about your former club and their prospects as far as contending with City through the course of the season?
Well, I'd have to say right off the bat, I'm not in the camp of they're going to contend with City. I think at the start of this season, the fact that they've completely revamped the middle of the park with Szoboszlai, with McAllister and Endo, as confident as we were, you're not quite sure what you're going to get. Now, I think what we've seen already from Szoboszlai and McAllister, we know what we're getting. So going forward, then I think everybody at Liverpool should be quite happy. As far as going forward is concerned, I think Liverpool will score goals, which means they're going to win games. But still, one of the problems they have that we're not quite sure is going to be fixed, certainly with this current squad, is the back line. You know, it doesn't seem to give an awful lot of cover to Alisson in goal. And when anybody gets at it, it gives up chances, it gives up shots. So far this season, not a lot of goals, but as I said, you keep giving chances up, then you're going to start losing goals. And the one thing Liverpool don't want to do, they don't want to have to be scoring 3 and 4 goals every week to win games, because you are not winning anything by doing that. So for those reasons, that's why I don't think they are quite yet ready to be title contenders, I guess, would be the honest truth.
Yeah, in terms of title contenders, Mark, if you look at where the bookies have them right now, it's still Arsenal 2 and Liverpool 3 now in terms of where they think they'll finish by a lot of the books. Do you think that's accurate? Will it be Arsenal and Liverpool competing for that second spot, or do you see them possibly contending with City at all?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're obviously the obvious two that will probably finish 2 and 3. I don't see anybody challenging City this season. I just think they're so far ahead. The squad is so deep, and I just think, you know, already they're top of the league, and it's going to take some catching. They've got a gap on the main rivals already, and I think, you know, I take Stevie's point about Liverpool being a bit vulnerable defensively, but I think Arsenal are as well, and I think Liverpool, for me, are a better all-round team. They've got a better squad. I think I would trust Liverpool to get a sustained run of results over Arsenal. Even though Arsenal did it last year, they fell away at the end. And I just think Liverpool have got a bit more, I don't know, strength in terms of resolve going down the running if it needs to get to that point. But I just think Liverpool have got a better team. I think they've got Mo Salah still there. They've got, I think Van Dijk will find his form at some point. They've got the best goalkeeper in the league, I think, in Alisson Becker. I think the issues are, as we know, Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back. Can they resolve that situation? Is he a midfielder? Is he a fullback? But I think Liverpool are the best of the rest. But the problem is that the best of the rest are still quite a long way behind the best in that position.
Can I jump in there, Oggy? Because as I told you, I was actually in Liverpool, and I was asking everybody and anybody that I knew and spoke to about Van Dijk, because we obviously don't get, certainly I don't get a chance to go to the game, and there is a huge advantage when you're actually at the game and you can see what one individual's doing, and pretty much everybody to a man is still worried about Virgil van Dijk. I know everybody jumps on the bandwagon of, well, you're never the same after an injury, particularly a knee injury, but there's a genuine concern that he's not going to get back to where he was, which I found surprising.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube, and for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app, and for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.